back, everyone, for another Social Blade video cast, yet again. And, of course, we're changing things up. If you haven't noticed, the new intro music.
Yes, which we're just trusting played because we couldn't hear it here in the studio.
I couldn't hear it at all. I don't have headphones on or anything. Fancy background? Fancy background?
No wrinkles.
I see a wrinkle.
Yeah. But all of those of you in the chat room, you've been hanging out with us, hearing about all the scrambling we've been having to do last minute because, one piece of technology crashed, and then the next one, and then the next one.
Yeah. And before you know it, everything sort of went up into flames, and we ran out to Guitar Center in the past 2 seconds, and we purchased a whole new studio. So we're good, I think, right?
Yeah, it's that magic Santa Claus dust, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, we guys are really interested in your feedback, your suggestions. So if you have any thoughts, comments, what you would like to see us do on the show, or if there's something that went wrong, go and fill out a support ticket. You can do that at the top right of Social Blade's website. There's a support ticket button there, and I will actually review all of those. So we really, really want your feedback and suggestions on what to do in the show in the future as well. So do leave that for us, please. And in fact, we did. We got feedback saying we need to fix our audio. So
we did, and it's fixed.
We think.
We hope.
Sounds like it is. I can't hear anything. I don't have headphones on, so.
It's one of these things where I don't think you guys realize, but it goes from the microphone to the soundboard to a camera to a live streamer to YouTube. And if something goes wrong in between all those 5-6 million steps, we don't know until you guys tell us.
True. Producer's doing a great job. He's doing the job of like 400 people, adjusting cameras on the fly, getting audio things working, trying not to destroy the studio as he sets things up. But you know what? That's enough of this. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts of YouTube.
Well, and I think like one of the suggestions we're getting in the live chat is somebody saying that we need more twerking on the show.
No.
Yeah, we are vetoing that suggestion. Thank you very much, though. And
do's of live show.
Yes.
Turn down the suggestion of twerking on the show.
Yes, and SV, thank you for your comment about our audio. We are there was quite a bit of stress getting that working.
I made us sound like a radio station now. Compress everything.
Yes. So I think the number one thing when we're talking about the do's and don'ts of YouTube, before you even get to the whole all the rules on YouTube thing, is how often you should
check out my channel.
Spamming. Thank you, Dave.
Did you check out my channel?
No, I haven't actually.
Darn.
And here's the thing: is you can go on other YouTubers' videos and you can spam as much as you want. Check out my channel, but all it's going to make people do is not check out your channel.
And if they do check it out, they're probably going to give you a lot of dislikes as well. So don't do it.
Yes. Steel Curtain Gaming says instead of twerking, Dave should be planking.
No. We could probably set something up. We got ladder, we got lights, we got, but
yeah,
no.
Yeah, not
We're going
right
to try
now.
to stay focused today.
Yeah, well.
Sort of.
I don't know if you guys are going to help with that because you guys are like, you're making me crack up here. SV's checking out your channel right now, Dave.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah.
Shameless plug for Sonic Orb Studios.
So definitely want to be avoiding spamming people because that turns people off of your channel real fast. But what I was going to say before Dave so rudely interrupted me is setting your upload schedule. You do want to be uploading regularly, but that can mean different things for different people. What you definitely don't want to do is be upload one video 1 month and then like a month later upload 6 videos on one day. That will kill your channel.
I will unsubscribe from channels that do that.
Yeah. Yes. So make sure you're realistic about your schedule, about how often you can actually get quality videos out. And again, quality depends on what you're actually doing, but don't be sacrificing your quality just so that you can get out more videos, because that's just going to hurt you in the long run, really.
Yeah, and it's really easy to find the function to schedule your uploads. In fact, it's right on the upload page itself. There's a little drop-down menu that allows you to go unlisted, private, or schedule, or public, of course, too. But yeah, if you guys have videos, line them up. We do this all the time on different channels that we manage, and it just makes things so easy. Shall we talk about content types to upload or not upload?
Yes,
Like community guidelines.
there are community guidelines that you can get, hit for uploading certain things.
Like spam?
Well, yes, there is that, but you're not allowed to upload anything that has real violence in it.
But what about my sick Call of Duty, like kill shots?
Those are okay because those are, it's simulated. Same like if you're actually putting together a video with a director and producer and special effects, that's okay. But, you hear in the news sometimes of these kids that decide to film themselves beating up another kid or doing something illegal. And, all right, one, you're dumb. Two, it's against the community guidelines.
YouTube doesn't like when you go against their community guidelines.
They don't. If somebody reports you, that can get, they take away so many privileges when that happens.
Including the ability to monetize, which seems to be a popular choice these days. So if you want to make a few dollars on YouTube, don't break their guidelines.
Yes. And speaking of which, Astrovex says cats plus boobs plus Call of Duty plus Minecraft plus twerking plus planking equals 1 billion views.
And a shutdown channel, probably.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, you're also not allowed to upload anything sexually explicit.
What about showing people how to steal the latest Adobe Photoshop? Because we see a lot of that too. Stealing software. Also against the community guidelines.
You're not allowed to show people how to do things that are illegal. But
even if you're in a network, you can't break copyright or any of these things. There's no exception.
There's a very fine line, though. For instance, like, we got locked out of our bedroom one time, and we actually found videos on YouTube on how to pick a lock, and it was, okay for them to be up because it's by an actual locksmith, and he was saying, don't break into people's houses, but if you get locked out of something, this is what you do instead of spending $100 on a locksmith.
I was just going to break down a door, but...
Yeah, that is actually eventually what happened, because apparently I can't pick a lock.
Well, the video did really well then.
Yeah. So also with that, you're also not allowed to put up anything that's prejudicial. So
Explain.
You cannot discriminate on YouTube. You cannot rant against people because they have a different skin color, different sexual orientation, different gender. There's no racism, no sexism. None of that stuff is supposed to be allowed on YouTube. Is it there?
Yeah, it probably is every now and then. But...
Yes, but that stuff you can, if you come across a video like that, you can report it. So
flag icon. Something exploded in the background. That was awesome. If there are videos that are out there, like if somebody's stealing your content or you see something that just doesn't feel like it should be up on YouTube, the little flag icon on the lower part of the video itself will allow you to report it. But usually YouTube goes through with their automated software and scans every day, every second, every hour. They never take a break. It's really impressive. So they will find stuff.
That's because it's a computer. It doesn't need to eat or sleep.
It does need to take a break when it blue screens or something, though. Mine did that last night.
Yeah. Dave's computer has been blue screening of death a lot lately. Hence, I told him to get a Mac.
I blame UPS. They transported my computer very roughly. What else do we have to cover? Any great comments coming across? If you guys,
I'm seeing lots of great comments. I'm seeing some spam from somebody.
Spam.
But everybody's asking him to stop because that is our first rule here.
Yeah, no spam.
We have, let's see.
A lot of
that
just
doesn't
general
even...
chatter.
All right, Pause for Games says Social Blade Master Race. Yeah, that's against community guidelines. We are not pushing for the Master Race here.
No.
Let's see here. Upload pictures of spam. Yes, you can upload pictures of spam.
It'll be so random that you might get a viral video go.
But be aware that, and we learned this is so funny, the word spam isn't copyrighted. But if you capitalize all 4 letters in it, then it's actually trademarked by, the canned meat company. So spam with just the S capitalized or no capitalization, that's free for all, but all capitalized, trademarked.
Interesting.
Yes. And Pause for Games says he used YouTube to learn how to replace a lock on his front door. YouTube saved him from being robbed.
That is a really good thing. Thank you, YouTube.
Yes.
Save people money and time. Well, he saved himself money. He didn't save the locksmith company money.
So we've got, here we go. We want some tips for video uploads.
Upload often. Upload consistently. Upload what you love. I mean, really, it comes down to being yourself on camera and off camera and anywhere around a camera. Don't lie. I mean, a lot of people tend to sort of act and lie and change the way that they do things on camera, which for some people I guess works, but then it doesn't always come across the same way, because if you're trying to act the same way every time, nobody can do that unless you're in the movies or something and you're really good at it. But yeah, I recommend not doing that. Be yourself.
Yes. The other thing for video uploads is when you upload a video, don't leave any of the boxes blank.
Boxes blank? Our producer ran off. This will be interesting.
I think he's turning the furnace off. Did you guys hear the furnace kick on?
Does it sound like radio compression furnace? That's awesome. Put some gates on here, too.
But yeah, I see a lot of people, they're not sure what to put in their tags box, so they just leave it blank, or they're not sure what to put in their description, so they put in like half a sentence. Both bad ideas. You actually want to put text in there.
A lot of people say fill up everything to its maximum potential, so a lot of tags, a lot of description, a lot of title. On the other hand, you really don't want to go overboard with that. If you overcomplicate your title, people are not really going to find it, or not going to be able to spend like an hour and a day and a half trying to read a whole title. Description, I do consider filling that up quite a bit, because the more information in there, people may not read it, but Google will scan through that and look for it. Tags, about 15 tags, people tend to say, about average. It used to be that you would want to fill those up to the max, too. I don't know if that's still the case. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the chat right now of what you do for your titles, your description, and your tags. We want to hear your feedback on that.
Yeah. Also, we're getting lots of questions about copyright, of course, and also about using calls to action. So let's touch on calls to action first, because I think that one's a little bit easier. And basically, a call to action is actually asking people to do something like subscribe to your channel. And strangely enough, the best way to get people to subscribe to your channel is by asking them, and when you're asking them in the video, having a annotation link to your subscribe.
Little clicky button. In fact, I think if we haven't done one for Social Blade already, we will do one in the future, a video showing you how to make those little outro slates so that you can do your call to action, so stay tuned.
Yes.
But I think we have gone over annotations in a YouTube tip series, so
okay.
have a look for that.
Yeah, and let's talk briefly about copyright now. All right, so here it is. Here's the lowdown. When anybody composes music and doesn't just have the idea in their head, but as soon as they write it down on paper or put it into a computer program or record it at all, it is copyrighted.
This goes not only just for music, but all media. So
yes, all media.
A speech, I want to say.
I'm not sure about speeches, but definitely pictures, videos.
Yeah,
all that.
Multimedia.
Automatically, they do not have to apply for copyright. It is protected by copyright.
We are copyrighted right now.
Yes, because this is currently going on to media, because we are recording as we are live. Everything, like this video, is now copyrighted.
So if you try to steal me, there might be a car alarm, the copyright car alarm that's going to go off.
So basically, any music you find anywhere is copyrighted. You have to have permission to use it. And whoever owns the copyright can give you permission. Now, some people choose to give blanket permission, and that's just permission to everybody or anybody to use their music. For instance, Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech has done that.
Yeah.
All his music is Creative Commons and royalty-free, and what that means is you can use any of it as long as you say in the description that he's the one who made the music.
Yeah, it's a great way to actually share your music, your content, your photos, because not only does it may not make you money in the end, but it does get people to look back for more of your content. So if you're driving traffic towards a brand like Kevin is for Incompetech, well, he's clearly done that, and he doesn't ask for much in return. So
Yeah, of course. You can always go with YouTube's audio library too. When it first came out, oh my gosh, it been out like a whole year now?
yeah, something along those lines.
But when it first came out, it was like really sad. But there's quite a lot of content in there right now.
Yeah, in fact, Kevin McLeod has even produced a lot of music for their audio library. He's done a great
Yes.
job.
And with that stuff, you're definitely not going to be getting any false content ID claims because, YouTube knows it's their royalty-free stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, look for that, guys. Royalty-free stuff. It's great to use. There are plenty of other sources other than YouTube. You can actually pay for royalty-free stuff. Digital Juice has a bunch of things. There's subscription-based sites like VideoBlocks and AudioBlocks.com, which allow you to pay a monthly service to use their content. But do go through the FAQ and the terms of use because sometimes they do require attribution, meaning you have to say this was by X, Y, and Z location, website, or whatever.
So I have a question here from Verb Raid saying, is it against the rules to use false tags or video titles / thumbnails?
It's not really against to use false tags, but it's going to
It's against best practices.
Best practices. So basically, when it comes down to doing your titles, your description, especially your custom thumbnails, keep it relevant because even if it's not against any regulations, which of course most of the time it is, you're going to get people to drive to a video because they think it's going to be something great, and then maybe it's not something great, so they watch about 2 seconds of it, and then not only is that going to not help you really get a view count, but you're going to kill your audience retention. And audience retention is really, really important to rank yourself up and be known on YouTube or Google in general, right?
And Google knows all.
They do.
Which means YouTube knows all. Which means that if you're doing this on multiple videos, they're going to figure out pretty quickly that you've got absolutely horrible audience retention. And they're going to be, it must be because they're being misleading. And then guess what? Your videos aren't going to appear on search rankings or the suggested video box at all anymore.
Yeah.
They will just stop spreading the word about your videos because they know that people aren't getting what they think they are.
And people can actually use that flag icon that we talked about earlier to report a custom thumbnail or misleading parts of a video upload in any case, shape, or form. So do look into that if you know of some videos that are out there. And yeah, other than that, don't do anything against the rules yourself because you want to grow your channel, not break it.
And Luna is asking specifically about video game copyright, and we've got a number of people asking about that. So, I hear this. I hear it a lot where you guys are saying, well, aren't video games copyrighted? So why can we do that? Well, there are certain provisions. There are certain reasons why you can use copyrighted content, and one is if you're doing commentary, and that's just according to law. Now, when you play a video game, of course, it's not like a movie. It's not the same every time. You're actually kind of controlling how the player moves and all that. And so that is considered commentary and altering the work. And so you are allowed to do that. Now, you cannot be playing the music from the video games, though, because that music isn't being altered. Also, that music often doesn't even belong to the video game publisher.
Ooh, that's an issue.
It is.
So basically, you can't use any music. Mute the music, add commentary at least 85% through your video upload.
Yes, you need to be speaking.
And, have fun.
Yeah, and also remember that, those video game publishers, a lot of them are actually being really smart in the way they're allowing people to play the videos on YouTube. Because, Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, do you even think they'd be nearly as huge as they are if people weren't playing them all over YouTube?
Oh, it's only because I played it once. It was really popular after that.
Yes, it's all because of Dave.
We want to know what games you play on YouTube. Leave it in the comment section below. What do you like currently, or have you liked in the past too? Anyway.
Yes. So, and we also I've got a comment here. Steel Curtain Gaming says, also, Dave, what is the talk of people stealing other people's custom thumbnails?
You're stealing artwork. Not gonna flow through easily with YouTube. Don't steal people's content. Once again, copyright. I can flag you for that. Don't steal.
Yes. Yes. Speaking of which, let's also talk real quickly here about trolling.
Totally trolling you guys now. This is not a live stream.
It is a live stream.
No, it's not. They don't know
So,
that.
Dave.
Hi.
Okay, so nobody likes a troll.
Why you no like me? Come on now. Thumbs up if you like the trolling.
Yes. So basically, trolling is when you go and you say negative comments on a channel or a video, and it's not like constructive criticism. You're just being negative to be negative.
Or repeated things. It's actually a it's a message sent once or more times to a mass group of people that do not intend to actually view it or listen to it or whatever. So, I mean, if you jump into the Social Blade chat room and you say, check out this channel, or if you jump behind somebody and say, check out my channel, or something like that, which I can't do that because our producer had the wrong shot. Darn.
All right.
That would be spamming.
Yes. I have to say that this is so funny because he said it a number of times now. The Inaculos keeps asking where you bought your jacket.
The hoodie?
It's a hoodie.
Spreadshirt.
Yes.
Spreadshirt.
So here we go. Yup. We've got our own trolls today now, don't we?
Oh, lovely.
So also, let's talk about giving up on your YouTube channel.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
I know sometimes it seems like it's taking forever to grow, but so many of the consultations I do, I'm talking to people who said, they're like, I used to have a YouTube channel and it was doing okay, but then I gave up and I'm trying to start over again and it's taking a long time.
Define long time, and how long have you been trying to do this? Because if it's been like a month process, you're not going to get anywhere. Well,
yeah.
I recently started a new channel,
yes.
and it took about, I want to say, 2 or 3 months. It's borderline really taking off now. Give yourself 3 months or so. I mean, really check your stats in Social Blade daily. So you can get a borderline sort of example of how your charts are doing on the summary page and see if it's on an upward trend or a downward trend. Check your analytics on YouTube itself and just see where things are going. And if they're not doing well, don't just stop. Don't give up unless you want to do a drastic change, but change things a little bit here or there. Which means something went awesomely great. What's our time code so far?
23 minutes.
So we can go a little bit longer. It looks like it's still playing.
Looks like we're back up.
Back up. Awesome. Where were we? Continue.
So,
before we were rudely interrupted by
Flash,
Adobe Flash Live encoder crashing on us. Sorry, guys. We were just basically saying that growing YouTube channel takes time. Don't expect it to happen a weekend. Look at your analytics both on YouTube and on Social Blade and check where your trends are going. And if things are not going perfectly fine, change things up a little bit here and there. Don't just give up on a channel, and definitely give yourself a lot of time. I mean, months at a time. Don't give yourself a weekend. It's not going to work for you that way.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people where they have to work on a channel for like a year or so. But also remember that the more often you're uploading, the faster you're going to grow. So if you're only uploading one video a week or one video a month, well, a video a month, that's 12 videos in a year. You're not going to see very much growth.
Yeah.
If you're doing a video a week, that's 52 videos a year. You're still not going to see like the explosive growth you would if you were like doing daily videos. That being said, depending on what you're actually doing for videos, sometimes it really doesn't make sense to be doing, 7 videos a week.
Yeah. Another thing you want to consider is your audience, because you're producing videos for them. Include them in the videos, in the sort of actions. Of course, you want to tell them at the end their call to actions to subscribe, like, share the content. That's really helpful. so other people can know what you're up to here on YouTube, and it'll help you grow. But you also want to reply to comments, get them to comment. So ask them questions throughout your videos. Get their feedback. We do this all the time here. If you guys are sort of pissed off at something like flash crashing, let us know in the comment section.
And then we'll forward that to Adobe.
Yeah, of course.
And I think I saw back here during the chat.
During the large flash crash of
Oh my
2015.
gosh. Yes, I know. I'm going back. Where did I see that question? Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Lost the question.
I lost the question. I apologize. I lost a question.
Oh, well. We lost you guys. Sorry.
That's okay, I hope. I
I
will go through it later and hopefully be able.
We do actually, I personally like smaller channels because, once you get to a certain point with the channel where you're getting thousands of people commenting every day, it's darn near impossible for you as a channel owner to keep on top and reply to all the comments. So when you have a smaller channel, do include the audience.
Yes. You got to remember that I think everybody knows YouTube is so completely different than like TV or movies, and that's one of the things I think is so attractive is that your viewers really do feel like they're your buddies, your friends, your family.
We have buddies.
Well, and getting that like one-on-one interaction in Twitter and live chats and all sorts of stuff. I just love it. So, I mean, I know live streaming obviously has its technical difficulties, but that can also be very beneficial because you can interact with your fans even if it is on a 30-second delay.
Yeah. So we want to know your alternatives to the super awesome crashy Adobe Media Encoder Live, Adobe Flash Live. I don't know. Either way, I think it's. We covered quite a bit. Are we done here?
No.
We're not done here. We got 3 minutes.
Our
producer wants us to talk for 3 minutes.
I'm getting.
Actually, one of the guys said, "Why don't we broadcast on Twitch?"
Why don't we broadcasting on Twitch, knowing where to host your content?
All right. When you sign up for Twitch, you actually are agreeing to post mostly gaming content. Our live show is not gaming content. The games I play are things like Candy Crush.
Yeah. So we could just ignore you guys for 30 minutes and play Candy Crush on an iPad with a camera over the shoulder and maybe comment every now and then. That would be considered great for Twitch. But no, we don't really cover a lot of gaming content. It's not a gaming focused show. It's more a community focused show. So that's why we do not broadcast there.
And I am getting a lot of questions about my computer. This is it's a 2011 MacBook Pro, and I know it looks different. This is just a skin. You buy them from, I think it's skinit.com, and you can get them custom made for pretty much any computer. So, yeah. And the Inaculos wants you to know that they like you a lot. You're really funny.
I like you a lot too. Thank you.
Yes.
We're going to wrap this up, guys. We want to thank you for coming here and watching yet again another Social Blade videocast.
Yes.
Again, go to the top of Social Blade, the help and whatever feedbacky button thing. It's the help button on the top there, right? A gray button. Give us your feedback and suggestions for things in the future for this live videocast series. So let us know how it went in the past, too, because we want to research a little bit more and see where we can improve, or we want to get. Otherwise, though, comments always welcome below in the comment section where they belong, I guess.
Yes,
right?
And I know there's a lot of questions we didn't get to, guys. We had a lot more questions than normal this week, so we will touch on collabs very soon, maybe even next week. That can be next week's topic.
Yay.
It isn't written in stone yet. So let's get back together next week. Same, I don't know, is this trademark? Can I say same bat time, same bat channel, or does
Trademark copyright.
Trademark? Oh, no.
Okay,
We've
never
broken
mind.
all the rules.
Same Social Blade time, same Social Blade channel, and we'll talk about collaborations and how to find people to collaborate with you.
Otherwise, give us a like on this video to know that you've watched it at this point. And I was going to say something else, but I forget. Bye.
Bye.